Let's find out. Have you ever heard a rumor about a place so wild you just have to see it for yourself? Well, I've been hearing whispers about a little country in Southeast Asia, a place tucked between Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia, Laos. The big headline for 2025, it's supposedly the most sinful country on earth. Sinful! Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But is it true? Are we talking wild parties, no rules, a modern Wild West for backpackers? That's the image. But is it reality? My travels have taught me the headline is never the whole story. So, let's pack our bags, keep an open mind, and go find out together. Is Laos really a den of iniquity, or is there something much more interesting beneath the surface? So, where did this whole sinful idea come from? Why does Laos, a country known for its gentle pace and stunning scenery, have this reputation for wildness among travelers? It mostly traces back to a small town called Vientiane, nestled among dramatic limestone cliffs and lush rice paddies. For years, Vientiane was the party capital for young travelers, famous for tubing down the Nam Song River, stopping at riverside bars and wild, dangerous antics. Backpackers flocked here for cheap thrills, and the town quickly became notorious for its anything-goes atmosphere. Stories of happy pizzas, special shakes, and a lawless paradise spread fast, painting all of Laos with the same brush. Word of mouth, travel blogs, and sensationalized magazine articles only fueled the legend, making Vientiane sound like Southeast Asia's answer to spring break. But that version of Vientiane is mostly history. The government cracked down, dismantled the wildest bars, and shifted the focus to ecotourism and adventure. Locals and officials wanted to protect both visitors and the natural beauty of the area, so they reinvented the town's image. Today, it's about rock climbing, kayaking, and exploring limestone mountains, not floating from bar to bar. The town now attracts adventure seekers and nature lovers rather than just partygoers. Still, the sinful label stuck, fueled by backpacker legends and online forums. Old stories are retold, and new travelers arrive expecting the wild days of the past, even though things have changed. It's a classic case of a few wild stories defining a whole country. The myth endures, even as reality moves on. But Laos is so much more than a myth. Beyond the old party tales, there's a country full of quiet beauty, deep traditions, and warm hospitality. Let's see what's really going on. It's time to look past the rumors and discover the real Laos, one that's waiting to surprise you. So, if Laos isn't one big party, what is it really like? What lies beyond the stereotypes and the stories you might have heard? To truly understand Laos, you have to look past the surface and step into the everyday lives of its people. The first thing you notice is the pace, beautifully, wonderfully slow. Here, time seems to stretch out, unhurried and gentle, as if the world has decided to take a deep breath and simply be present. The Lao phrase, bao pen nyang, no problem, is a way of life. People don't rush, they take their time. There's a sense of ease in the air, a quiet confidence that everything will work out as it should. In Luang Prabang, mornings begin with takbat, the silent almsgiving ceremony where monks collect offerings from locals. The city wakes up in a hush, with the soft shuffle of bare feet and the gentle clink of rice in bowls. Family and community are everything. Multiple generations live together, neighbors help each other, and life is deeply communal. It's not unusual to see grandparents, parents, and children all under one roof, sharing meals and stories. Most Laotians are farmers, their days shaped by the sun and the rice harvest. The work is hard, but it's done together, with laughter and shared purpose, as the fields turn gold in the afternoon light. The countryside is a patchwork of green paddies, and life follows the rhythms of nature. Seasons dictate the flow of daily life, and the land provides both challenge and reward. It's a life of hard work, but also deep connection to the land, to tradition, and to each other. Every planting and harvest is a reminder of the ties that bind people together. Walk through a village and you'll see people chatting, laughing, and sharing simple joys. Children play in the dust, elders swap stories, and meals are often shared with anyone who stops by. This is the true heartbeat of Laos: community, spirituality, and tradition. Festivals fill the calendar, temples are alive with prayer, and ancient customs are woven into daily life. Far from sinful, this is a place of gentle, steady rhythms. In Laos, life is about balance, harmony, and finding beauty in the simple everyday moments. You know I can't talk about a country without talking about the food. Lao cuisine is a revelation. Sticky rice or khao niao is the heart of every meal, eaten with your hands and used to scoop up other dishes. But the real magic is in what you eat with it. Like lap, a minced meat salad bursting with herbs, lime, and spice. Lao food is bold and rustic, with chilies, fermented fish sauce, and fresh herbs in everything. Try tom mak hung, the fiery green papaya salad, or grilled meats marinated in lemongrass and garlic. The best food is found in morning markets, noodle soups, coconut cakes, and more. It's fresh, local, and made with love. Sharing a meal here is the quickest way to connect with the warm, generous spirit of Laos. It's not fancy, it's real and it's unforgettable. To really understand Laos, you have to talk to the people. It's not enough to just see the sights or taste the food. True insight comes from listening to the voices that shape daily life here. Every conversation, every shared smile, and every story told in the shade of a stilted house reveals a little more about what it means to be Lao. Somphone, a guesthouse owner in Luang Prabang, laughed at the Sinful label. That's just Vang Vieng's story. For us, life is about family, respect, and the temple. He explained how for most Lao people, the rhythm of life is set by the seasons, the festivals, and the gentle rituals of daily living. We wake up early, we give alms to the monks, we care for our elders. That's what matters here. Chloe, a traveler from Australia, came for the parties but returned for the peace and kindness of the people. The Sinful label is just marketing. The real Laos is peaceful and beautiful. She described how beyond the tourist hotspots, she found a country where strangers became friends, and where hospitality was offered without hesitation. It's the gentle greetings, the shared meals, and the laughter that stay with you. In a village near Vientiane, Farmer Baunmi told me, we are happy when the rice grows well and the family is healthy. We celebrate. We go to the temple. We are just simple people. His hands, rough from years in the fields, moved gently as he spoke about the importance of gratitude and community. When the harvest is good, we share with our neighbors. When times are hard, we help each other. These conversations reveal a reality grounded in community, spirituality, and simple joys. The heart of Laos beats strongest in its villages, where people gather for festivals, support each other through challenges, and find happiness in the little things. A shared meal, a child's laughter, or a prayer at the temple. A tuk-tuk driver summed it up. Maybe for some foreigners, having fun is a sin. Here we like to have fun, but we also respect our culture. Life needs balance. He spoke about how Lao people embrace joy, but always with a sense of responsibility and respect for tradition. We dance, we sing, but we never forget who we are. The story isn't about sin, it's about a different kind of balance. It's about finding harmony between celebration and reflection, between honoring the past and welcoming the future. In Laos, joy and reverence go hand in hand. It's a way of life built on respect, joy, and togetherness. Generations live under one roof, sharing wisdom and laughter. Meals are eaten together, and every festival is a chance to reconnect with family and friends. The real Laos is found in these everyday moments, in the early morning markets, in the fields at sunset, in the quiet prayers whispered at dusk. It's in the resilience of the people and the warmth of their welcome. And that's what makes it special. Laos is not defined by labels or headlines, but by the spirit of its people, their kindness, their strength, and their unwavering sense of community. To find the soul of Laos, visit the temples. They're everywhere, golden-roofed in Luang Prabang, humble in the villages. Theravada Buddhism shapes Lao society, influencing art, ethics, and the gentle nature of the people. The focus isn't on sin, but on merit, compassion, and finding balance. Temples are living centers, elders praying, novice monks sweeping, families seeking blessings. Many Lao men spend time as monks, earning merit for their families. The Buddhist principles of karma and detachment create a calm, accepting attitude. The famous Bo Pen Yang philosophy, accept what you can't control, comes from this spiritual core. The real Laos whispers serenity and devotion, not chaos. Laos may be peaceful, but the people love to celebrate. Festivals, or Baon, are vibrant, joyful, and deeply connected to Buddhism and the seasons. The biggest is Pi Mai, Lao New Year, a countrywide water fight to wash away bad luck and start fresh. Everyone joins in, grandmothers, monks, tourists, all laughing and soaked. There's Baon Bang Phai, the rocket festival, where villagers launch homemade rockets to ask for rain, chaotic, noisy, and full of fun. And Baon Lai Hua Phai, the festival of lights, where glowing lanterns float down the Mekong, creating a magical river of light. These festivals blend ancient beliefs, Buddhism, and a love of community celebration. Fun here is communal, not individualistic. The true Lao spirit is a perfect mix of reverence, joy, and togetherness. Let's talk about rules. In Laos, rules are flexible, less about strict enforcement, more about context and relationships. Traffic lights, sometimes optional. 5 people on a motorbike, not unusual. It looks chaotic, but there's an unspoken order. People move slowly, make eye contact, and give way. Shops may close unexpectedly if the owner has something important to do. Life happens, and that's okay. The Ba Pen Niang attitude means if things don't go as planned, it's not a disaster. For outsiders, this relaxed approach can seem like lawlessness, but it's really about prioritizing people over rules. The real rules are social respect elders, save face, be generous. Breaking these is far worse than breaking traffic laws. Social harmony is what matters most. So, is Laos the most sinful country of 2025? Of course not. That's just a headline. The real Laos is serene, warm, and deeply spiritual, a place to slow down and savor life. The wild party stories are echoes from the past, missing the beauty of today. Here, you'll find joy in small moments. A street meal, a smile from a monk, a sunset by the Mekong. Laos teaches that a rich life is about connection, not possessions. So go, see it for yourself. Eat the lap, wander the temples, meet the people. The only real sin would be to miss it. Now, who's hungry?